Hi guys, this is Scott from Course Crushers. I wanted to talk to you today about Facebook ads. Now, one of the most effective forms of Facebook advertising is what's called retargeting. Retargeting is advertising your product to someone who's already visited your website. Now, Udemy does this. I can scroll down here. I always have a Udemy ad in my Facebook page, and I don't think that's a coincidence. I go to Udemy site every day. I may accidentally click on things. Here's another one. It's just refreshed. So I'm clicking around Udemy site and I'm picking up this retargeting pixel all over the place. And so I went to even Amazon. I visited Amazon today. I looked at this product. It's a leather wrist strap. Holy moly, $255. And now Amazon's going to pitch me this product for the next several days. Okay, that's just retargeting. We're seeing two instances of retargeting in action right now. So you might think, oh, that sounds very complicated, but I'm going to show you right now how to create the basics of this retargeting for yourself. Okay, so starting off here, we're going on the left under Ads Manager. You can see I haven't done any Facebook campaigns in a while, but that's not going to stop us here. So this is just my last campaign. I ran it for a few dollars just to try something. Boosted a post. So let's look at this pixel. So under the tools option, there are the pixels. Okay, the way that Facebook works now, it hasn't always worked this way, but the way that it works now is that every ad account only has one pixel. Okay, so you can't, it used to be you creating new pixel for every time you wanted to create a custom audience. Nowadays, everyone just gets one pixel and you put that all over the place. So I'm going to go under Actions and View Pixel here. Now, the important thing to note is that this pixel is something that you put on your website that tracks visitors to your website. Okay, so someone comes to your website and then you want to then send an advertisement to them after they visited your website, just like Amazon did and just like Udemy does. So the prerequisite for this is obviously having a website and maybe having a website that people go to. So this is part of an overall strategy of having content, blog articles, videos that are embedded in your site, interesting things that will attract people to your site. You don't even have to advertise to them on your own site. You can advertise to them after. Okay, so you take this code, and so you select it, you say copy. Now, what do you do with this code? Let's go over to this website. I have a website that I haven't updated in forever, but it doesn't currently have a tracking code in it. There is a plugin called Tracking Code Manager. Tracking Code Manager that is by IntelliWP. I kind of like it. It allows you to paste random code into your website. So I say add new tracking code, and this is your Facebook tracking. Okay, just no need to be fancy, just call it Facebook tracking. And now we're going to paste the code that we took from Facebook here. Okay, so Facebook, you don't have to read this code, but it's got a unique number that's unique to my ads account, and it's tracking a page view by default. Okay, page view is a viewer coming to your site. Now, where do you want it? Most of the times, before the end of the head section is fine. There's really, for these tracking pixels, the only reason you put it at the end would be if you want your whole site to load first and then the tracking pixel to be last. So if you don't want this to be a performance hit, you can put it before the end of the body. So where do you want to add this code? So in this case, it's just a standard code. And in which page do you want to insert this? Either every page or on specific pages. In this case, I'm going to put the whole website. Again, you can exclude specific pages and posts if you don't want to track it. But in this case, we're going to make it very simple. We're going to have Any visitor that visits your WordPress site at all, sees one single page, is going to get tagged by Facebook, and then we're going to be able to advertise to them to say, hey, come back and buy my product, or come back and download this free ebook, or whatever you've got to pitch to them. So let's do it on every page. So there we go. Apparently, I have a Facebook tracking pixel at the end of my site. So before the end of the body, it's active on every page. I can verify this. I'm going to go and view my site. Okay. And this is maybe a bit advanced, but I'm going to view the code of my website, scroll to the bottom, and I'm expecting my Facebook pixel code is embedded in here. Again, we don't have to understand it, but if you search your source code of your website and you see Facebook pixel code, then you know that it worked. Okay, so now we have a Facebook tracker on our site. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to wait at this point because we have no viewers yet, right? We've just installed the tracker code 2 seconds ago, and so it's too early to start to create ads against these people. But what you're going to want to do, and it depends how much traffic you get, but if you're getting some traffic, and again, if you have a lot of articles and you're indexed well in Google, you've got ways to drive people back, is some days later you can come back, you can see the total traffic for that particular pixel, and then you can create an ad for it. And so when you create your ad and you pick your audience, you can choose this domain name, your custom audience code. So another thing to point out is Facebook gives you events essentially. So if you want to track them as leads, or if they at the completion state they sign up for your newsletter, or they made a purchase, okay, or they added something to their cart, or they added something to the wish list, or they performed a search, you can change the code slightly. So this part where it talked about the view page, you can change that for any of these other events. So these are alternative things that you can do. So that's as simple as it is. So I went to Facebook, I grabbed my tracking code, I went to my WordPress, I downloaded this tracking code manager plugin. There's a bunch of them out there, but this is the one that I like. It's free. And then I created a Facebook tracker, and I then visited that on my site. So now every person that comes to this website will be tagged by Facebook, and I can start to think about advertising to them. That's it. That's how you create a Facebook tracking pixel. All right. So this has been Scott from Course Crushers. Remember, if you have a course on Udemy or Fedora or any platform that supports affiliate marketing, come to Course Crushers, submit your course to us, and we will market it for free to our email list and run some ads for you. So keep that in mind. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.